So my name is Carlos Walker, and this is Art and Hustle, Black Authors Matter, Season 2. And today I got Mr. Adrian Pitts. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man.
Hey, always a pleasure to see you, man.
Likewise.
So before we start, share with the people who you are and what you do.
My name is Adrian Pitts. I'm author of Uncaged Heart. This is a poetry book, a compilation of poems that I had wrote over the duration of my incarceration of 10 years. Um, but I also drive trucks, CDL driver, developing my own company at this time right now. So yeah, I grew up. I was born in DC. I grew up in Sea Pleasant.
Okay.
Um, you know, and I learned to, evolve through my decision making, the right or wrong. You know what I mean? But when I was incarcerated, that was a point of transformation for me, where I pretty much turned that time into a university. You know, so that's pretty much who I am. That's pretty much where I come from and what I got going on. So.
Okay. So your book, what inspired the book, or when did you start writing?
I wrote poetry ever since I was a kid. I didn't really know. It's just something that I just did, like, but I never took it serious.
Mm,
I used to write poetry, and then sometimes I wrote songs. I had a natural inclination to do it. Um, but when I was incarcerated, they had creative writing classes there. I remember one of the professors from Salisbury University. She had took our writings and compiled it into a book. And the name of the book was called "I Read Because I Cannot Fly." No,
mm,
I write because I cannot fly. That kind of stood out to me because I felt like that was a lot of the people that was in the class that were experienced. It's like, you're trying to express yourself in confinement the best way that you can. And in doing that and in being in that in all of them circumstances, you'd be surprised to know, like, like they say, like when one thing is shut off, another thing opens up. Um, you start exploring things that you typically wouldn't probably do, you know. So that's kind of like what happened. That I got more involved into writing. That I started learning things, double entrees and sensory details and imagery. So it's like my the talent that I had to write, I kind of got the chance to hone it, and I kept working at it day and day. And it was for me, it was a way to express myself. It was a way to identify and process what I was feeling because I didn't grow up having the space to do that. I didn't have the space to be able to express the way that I felt or the way that I saw things. Um, you know, I never even considered that as an option. But writing has allowed me to do that. Has allowed me to condense my feelings, my experiences, my thoughts into a poem. And so it really was something that was therapeutic for me.
mm. So you started in there, and now you have a compilation of material that you was all of it created there.
Yes.
Okay. Matter of fact, if you would like, would you like to read one?
Oh yeah. I do even better. I'll start off with one that I remember. This one is called Broken Mirrors. Shattered pieces falling. Shattered pieces falling to no ground beneath us. Fumbling to piece the pieces back together. Piecemeal. Peace fails when violence prevails and darkness is the only thing standing between us. Peace feels unusual when losing the war inside. The world is merely a projection, and the standard of right and wrong is subjective, subjected to the enemy's perspective that influences my people to see each other as you see us. So you say that you are pro-life. What can you endure the hardship of being hurt by the same people you love, you trust, when betrayal has been embedded in the fabric of the culture that we assimilated? A situation that implicated my people was evil and prone to violence. A dysfunctional environment that's so traumatizing it'll make one prone to silence. So tell me what's worse. Being labeled a nerd because I'm academically inclined or berserk because I converse with the spurs inside my mind. Living on purpose while defining meaning, working towards an utopia. Although it's true, I've never seen it. So tell me what's broken. The mirror or the man that's falling beneath it. The mirror or this system that we so ardently believe in. Broken mirrors.
Hey, appreciate that. So, what do most of your poems actually? What is the essence of it? What's the is it most political, or do you have a wide range of things that you actually speak about throughout your book?
Throughout my book, there's a range of political views, my experiences of love, and my internal my internal struggle into authenticity. The sound went out. Okay. Uh-huh.
Expand.
Expound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that all everything is about my experience. And upon the political stance is it's my disagreements with the structure of the system.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as it pertains to like, I mean, we just talk about like, I mean, what is a community, and what has a community been for us? And so the way that I grew up in the environment, is C Pleasant. Um, there was no community. You know, there was um, there was distress, properties. Um, wasn't much opportunity economically. There was the educational, the public schools there. They were subpar. The quality of education it wasn't good. The teachers, they wasn't really for the most part they wasn't really engaged. They wasn't. You could tell that it was a thing of a paycheck. Like, I'm here to just get paid, and then I'm leaving. They really have too much concern about us individually, and it wasn't all their fault because it's the way that the system is designed. You know, but so I had a lot of confusion growing up. I didn't really understand. Um, I didn't really understand the way that the school system was. I didn't really understand. Like, when you're young, you can kind of, kids are more smart than what we typically give them credit for. You can feel a lot. You may not have the words to articulate, but you can feel it. And then you grow the vocabulary to identify it and articulate it as time go on. And those environments foster toxicity. I saw something recently when well actually this was a little bit time ago where they was speaking about serotonin levels and talking about you know how a circumstance can actually increase or reduce a person's serotonin level. And it's things like that that you don't really person don't really think about, but the conditions that you live under um can determine your serotonin level. You know what I mean? Um you think about like a distress. How does that affect you to get up and see distress properties? But there's a psychological effect to that. You know, that plays into how you feel. You know what I mean? You think about the expectation. What is expected of you from your household, which is primarily where everything starts. What is expected from you from the school? What is expected from you from your peers? And expectation levels. Expectations determine achievement levels. So there isn't much expected from you. Then you know, typically, it takes an exceptional, resilient child to to defy that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, so feeling confused, feeling like um like struggling with myself, trying to figure out, who am I, to try to find my sense of self, and being in disagreements with my experience led me to questions, um, which led to finding answers. And this is what developed um my political stance
And
in,
your body of work in
in
in in,
body of
in, in
work.
the whole essence.
Exactly. And then, going into the incarceration, I mean, retribution versus rehabilitation, being in that system, seeing that, that's pretty much your own thing. You have to find rehabilitation for yourself because the system isn't designed to rehabilitation. The system is designed to designed to have you return to it because it's about money. That was the basis of what the prison system was built for. Under outlined in the 13th Amendment. So that's what developed my political view. My the things I wrote about as far as love. Like I say, writing was a way to express myself. So I got to become more in tune with who I am and what I feel, what I felt, what I feel, whether I'm in agreement or not. Um, and I got to put that on paper.
Mm.
That kind of helped me process it. And at the time, I was in a relationship with someone, and it allowed me to actually take something away from that. Take things that I've learned within that situation. Um, I was able to actually learn from it. You know, and to be able to process it and things like that. So that's how I wrote a lot of the material of love came from an actual relationship that I was in at the time. Um, yeah, that's pretty much where I came with that.
And how many books have you written?
This is my first one. I'm working on the second one.
Congratulations. Congratulations, one, on your first one.
Hmm.
Congratulations, two, on producing your second one, because I can feel that there's a lot more to talk about, especially after prison.
Right.
Because you have I like to say people who have went in and came out have a deeper sense of what it's like to because we understand the lack of, and we understand the fullness of when you gain freedom back. So
Hmm.
there's a lot more I feel that you have to actually speak about now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You're still experiencing things. You're still
Mm-hmm.
going through life.
Mm-hmm.
So before we leave, I do want to ask you to do something. Give me a word of wisdom.
A word of wisdom. Um, my word of wisdom would be the only real power and real peace that anyone can obtain is through being yourself.
Mm,
And whatever that is for you, but to be yourself, because there's only one you. So that's pretty much the how I come up with the title Uncaged Heart
mm,
is to not let self-imposed limitations or anyone else's which restraints or and projected inadequacies prevent you from being you, because that the essence of who you are and is a gift that we all are here to share with each other. So
just be you.
be you.
And last, share with the people where they can actually find you and purchase your book.
Oh, okay. So you can purchase my book on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. In the search engine of Amazon, it's easier if you put Uncaged Heart by Adrian Pitts.
Yes.
Um, and then you can find it there. If you want to actually get a signed copy, then
Hmm.
you can contact me directly, and I can give you a signed copy. My number is you can contact me through actually email. You could my email is Pitts and Watkins. So Watkins would be WATKINS at gmail.com.
Appreciate you, bruh. And hey, continue to do what you're doing. I can't wait to get the second copy. I already got the first copy. And for all y'all who are watching, please go purchase his book. Look, support somebody who has a vision, has a dream, and working towards it. And once again, congratulations. Uh, and love you, bruh. Keep
Love you
pushing.
too, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for having me here, man.
Always, man. Look, hey, I'm proud of you. I know you hear this a lot, but just let you know from me personally, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that,
Bless.
brother.
So my name is Carlos Walker. This is Art and Hustle, Black Authors Matter Season 2, and that's Mr. Adrian Pitts. Go purchase the book. Blessings.